Hi, my name is Irina. Welcome to my channel. And it's been another week. I'm gonna cry. Good Lord, why? Stop it. I have not been feeling good, especially today. I have so many stomach problems and anxiety, and I can't breathe, and I'm just not doing good. I want to cry, and then I'm walking back and forth, and I don't know what to do. I'm like a animal in a cage. I'm pacing. But I came in here to take my mind off, so stop crying. Okay. What did I do this week? Where did I just cut the flower. Hello, flower? Flower disappeared. Oh, God Lord. I thought I threw it in here. I just finished actually my 15 minutes, and I was so proud of me for doing that, but now the flower disappeared. Okay, we might find it in here. Huh! Found it. Yeah, I just cut it out, and before I cut it out, it was like stamped here. I don't know, something like that probably. However, I ripped the pieces of cardstock because, of course, yes, I want to do more swatches. I don't know, I love just making the swatches with watercolor. I don't know, I have to find something and like make a listing in my store or something, because I'm gonna end up with a ton of them. I can't use them all for myself, right? Maybe I'll put them in my store, but whenever I say that, it means it's gonna take 5 years for me to put it in my store, because I can't keep up at the moment. I'm just not doing good. Oh Jesus. Okay, that's the last flower, I think. That was the last print. Okay, let's find, there they are. See, I knew I had some here. And the book, how did I actually do that? Why did I cut here? Oh, I remember. You know, there is actually 2 pockets. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I thought there was 1, but apparently there is always 2, but that's fine. However, let's move on and see, what did I do? I have tons of these strips from, you know, I keep everything. These are from 12 by 12 paper pads, and sometimes the top of the, wherever you rip it out, the top strip is also, has a design on it. And I have, oh, I don't know right now where they are, but I mean, I know, but I'm not gonna get to them. They're over there. I have a lot of baggies, and each baggie is its own paper pad, so they basically should go together. However, I didn't know what to do with them, so I started out, and I have sewn some buttons. You see, I was like, okay, I can do a bunch of these. I must have another one. Oh, let me see. Yep, I thought I could do a bunch of these, but hand sewing and me, no friends. I stuck the needle into my finger and I bled, and I was like, done. I'm done with that. I'm not doing this anymore. That's not fun. I kind of used, not kinda, but I did use some alcohol ink, and I just wanted to do the button, and then it went onto the paper, so I just put drops all over the paper as well. And I don't know, it looks cool. You can decorate something with that. That's what I'm thinking. Those 2 are done for sure. I'm putting this into my we are done thing. Okay, then I ripped up these. Those were just printed on a piece of paper instead of cardstock. And look, now I can make pockets if I wanted to, or it's just decoration, you know. And I'm definitely using some of them in my journal that I'm doing right now. So I think I want a whole pack to go in there where my journal is, so I can actually, where's my paper? There. I have paper clips. I need to get a paper clip. So I can actually choose one. But these are done too. So they all ripped up, coffee dyed. They can be pockets or just, you know, journaling spots. I don't know. I will see. But I want to use at least one in my journal that I'm making. You might even see me using this before you see this video. I know it's so confusing, but sometimes I record later or earlier, and I do have a schedule, and for some reason I want to stay by the schedule. However, whatever, look what I did. I took a piece of copy paper and I just glued the strips down. Now I'm thinking, now it's like cardstock. I could totally like die cut something out of that, you know, then everything is going to be mixed up anyway. So I will be probably doing next week, I will be making a couple more because I have tons and tons and tons of these. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing more, so this way I can die cut. Yeah. And right now I'm not sure if I showed you all of these, you know. I know I made some for my book of ideas, and I don't know if I showed you all of these. I used plastic. If I showed you this before, I could have. No, I couldn't have. I would have put them away, right? I would have showed you all of those. I made a whole ton of numbers on plastic packaging, which I then kind of melted with my heating tool. And now they are all different. And you know, this was thin packaging, and now it's much thicker because of course it consolidated, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. And I tried to kind of make it hot so it would kind of melt a little, and then not too hot so I don't burn myself. And then I bent it, you know. This I did just with my fingers. I didn't make it too hot, just bendable, I guess. And then I would bend it backwards, and then I would put a little bit more on there, and then I would rub on top of with something. But I thought those numbers are so cool now. I don't know, can you tell? If you just staple them somewhere in your journal, and as you can see, I have made a whole bunch. Some of them are pretty flat, others are not. Some of them are burnt more than the others. This one is very wonky. Can you tell? I don't know, can you? This is very wonky. This is super weird, but I love it. The more weird it came out, the more I like it, if it makes sense. It's not straight and just, you know, stamped. It's amazing. I really love it. It was a lot of work because, you know, it would melt, and you have to do this, and you have to be very careful. But I want to know where I can put them. Do I have like a small container here around me? Probably not, because I would like to put them in a small container before, but I think I'm just gonna throw them into the box that is the box that I use for things that I have finished. I have cut out a couple more pictures. I love this man. For some reason he reminds me of somebody, I don't know who. And I didn't cut here because this rip was there and I kind of liked it. Okay, I believe these I showed you. I was gonna make more swatches, but I didn't get to it because I started doing this. What else did I do? Oh, I tried to put some what you call it, ink, alcohol ink. Let me try and get them out of the bin here. You don't belong here. I know where you belong. I will show you where this one belongs in a bit. However, I just dripped a little bit of alcohol on top to make them less colorful, I guess. And you know, yeah, I think they can be used like this. I didn't make them all like, what is the word? When you cover the whole surface, I would just put a drop on top and that's it. So you see there is like blue and then there is brown, but I think it looks pretty cool. So I need a small container. I'm gonna find one and then I'm gonna clean up this, because all of these little things, I'm putting them all into a box, but I don't want them to be flying around. I guess I'm just gonna put this one. This is just nature. I'm gonna put this one with the pictures, and this nature piece I'm just gonna put where I'm making my journal right now. Okay, what is this? Oh, these are still the pieces of fabric. We're almost done. And then the last thing what I did was I made a flower. Finally, where is it? Finally, I used this thing that I have bought. Oh, where's the packaging? I believe in 2017. It's been many, many years. I've never tried it out, you know. And I wonder, how do they make like the big flowers? Because it says on here somewhere, the petal size, they're large size, but how do you make it large? Because you have to cut around this thing. You have to close it, put your fabric in between, and then you cut around this thing. So how does it make a larger petal? Maybe somewhere I didn't read enough, but I didn't see. That's all there is. So could somebody let me know how do you make a bigger petal? Because no, seam allowance is not required. Yeah, because whenever you pull, it's gonna pull all of these parts. So how do you make it larger? If you know, you let me know. To make a 6-petal flower, it doesn't say anymore how to make it larger, but apparently there's 2 sizes, small and large. Small is 3.5 and large is almost 5. I'm thinking mine is 3.5. I'm pretty sure mine is small. However, I just took the fabric that my therapist gave me and I just took different ones. And this is what you get. And I'm not a professional. You would probably have to kind of pull the thread more, I'm thinking. But that's fine. Also, where did I put the little gem piece? Here. You have to imagine that there will be something covering the whole middle, you know. So the whole middle part is going to be covered up and you will just get a flower. And I love that. I actually stuck the needle into my finger again, but I was like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm finishing it now, which I did. I will not make many of those, but a few are cool. Wait, I think, yeah, you cut the top part. So I truly don't understand how to make it bigger. You know, I do not. I don't know how to make it bigger. But this is a good size. I don't need it bigger. This is a very good size. I need to somehow, I don't know, do I glue this on top? That's probably the only way to do it, you know. Do I use this big gem? Probably. Because why not, right? I think I'm going to do it now whenever I'm done with the video. I believe this was the last thing. Oh, no. Then whenever... So you put the fabric in here and then you have to cut around here. And then I was left with all these tiny little pieces of fabric, which I was not about to toss. I was like, no. I think I'm going to put this in here. I don't think I need this. Nope. It's a good cardstock. Very good cardstock, but also it has this sticky part. Well, I don't think it's very sticky anymore. I'm just gonna put this in there. I mean, it's really, actually, it's super easy to use, I must say. All you do is, it says somewhere, wait. Yeah, this one says 2 inches. So, I don't know, is there another one that makes bigger ones? I don't know. However, it says start right here and it's number 1, you know. And all you do, you go by, you stick your needle in there, then you turn it and you go into number 2. And you turn it, you go into number 3, then you turn it, number 4. And whenever you're done with all the numbers, where is the last one? It says finish. So, I know you can't see, but it does say finish, believe me. So you are done. That means you open this thing up and you take it out and then you pull on your thread and you will get the petal. So it's super easy to use, actually. I don't know why I've never used it, because it's hand sewing and I don't really like hand sewing. Now I need to find a spot for this so I don't lose it, because I don't know if I will ever remember that I got this. Okay, however, this is my last part. I'm gonna glue, and this one I'm gonna just put to next to my die cutting machine, and whenever I need a die cut, I will see what happens. I'm thinking I'm gonna just try something out. Maybe even next week when I do that. And all the little leftovers, I could not toss. And some of them were super tiny. So I just went ahead and I have sewn like a little, well, I have sewn them all together, of course, but I will show you. Give me a second. I should have cut them before probably, but I didn't. You could make like a banner, but I don't want a banner. I want them all apart, cut apart. So let me cut them apart real quick. And I tried to use a different setting on my machine, and it was kind of, oh yeah, that's all together here. Yeah, because I collected like super tiny parts as well. I didn't want to toss them. It's fabric, you know, and I was blessed with fabric, but before that I didn't have fabric, so I still am like very stingy, I guess. Is that the right word when it comes to fabric? I don't want to waste anything. So look, I just stuck pieces on top of each other. Teeny tiny pieces. And this one I used a different setting on my machine. It does this, I don't know what it is. Don't know what to call this. But yeah, now I have a lot of those. Bless me, did you hear it in my voice that I was about to sneeze? You see? I have all these tiny ones. And you can totally like staple them to the top of your pages or use them as decoration. And I think some of them, maybe if I don't forget, you know what? I'm gonna leave one of them out here. And then we will see. Let me turn off. I think Walgreens is calling me again. Your medication is ready. I feel like I live there, you know, every other day I have to go to Walgreens and pick up my meds or my husband's meds. Yeah, I'm gonna leave one here, so whenever I do the journal, I try to remember. Okay, swatches I still can do, and more, many more of these I still can do. Probably next week I'm gonna come in and show you these and more swatches. Maybe I even die cut something out of there. But thank you so much for being here. You know, if you go back and see that I started the video almost crying, I feel a little better now. And I know once I turn it off, it's going to come back and all the anxiety is going to come back. But whatever, at least for these 15 minutes, I had a better time. So thank you so much for allowing me to have it. And I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and having a great day. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.